But first, let's check in on the Democratic Party, shall we? Which has now moved. First, they were in the denial stage after the election. They couldn't believe they lost. Then they were in the grief and depression stage. Now they have officially entered the rage and anger stage, which is where they usually are with President Trump. Not much of a change, which, by the way, I'm perfectly fine with if that's where they want to be. And I hate to break it to our friends in the radical, new, left-wing, socialized Democratic Party, but they're screaming into a void at this point. Same with their allies and co-workers in the state-run legacy media mob. They lost the election. Their approval numbers are nearing record lows, and yet they continue to fight two losing battles. The first one is over illegal immigration. Outside of a tiny group of Democrats, almost everyone in America wants Donald Trump to deport illegal immigrants, those that are murderers, rapists, gang members, cartel members, known terrorists in our country. They're the only ones fighting, oh, it's not a big deal, really? Yes, it is a big deal. And I love it. They should stay on this, the biggest losing battle of all time in D.C., and it surrounds the government accountability. In fact, Democrats are outraged. We are in a constitutional crisis that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are exposing what is their massive amounts of billions of dollars in waste, fraud, and abuse that are given to other countries to spread their ideology. You know, how dare Donald Trump and Elon Musk tell the American people the truth and be transparent? The Democratic Party is now apparently willing to fight tooth and nail against government oversight. Wow. Take a look.
Elon Musk is seizing the power that belongs to the American people. We are here to fight back. Anytime a person can pay $250 million into a campaign and they be given access, full access to the Department of Treasury of the United States of America, we are at war.
I am going to stand with you in this fight, and we will win. 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 We won't rest. We won't rest.
No, you lost, but who's counting? Despite the theatrics, Elon Musk, DOGE are doing incredible work for the Trump administration and frankly, for the American people. I mean, they're robbing from our kids and grandkids to advance their extreme agenda. It's insane. They utterly exposed USA, you know, which long served. This was their slush fund for the far-left actors out of Washington to give to their, you know, friends around the globe, spending your billions and billions of hard-earned tax dollars on the woke causes, the Green New Deal causes, the, you know, the transgender ideology, DEI, and all of that. DOGE is expanding to other parts now of the federal government, including the Transportation Department. The status quo in D.C., it is over. Shock and awe has arrived. Democrats, they are sadly stuck in the past and don't expect them to change over the next 4 years. Didn't take long. Did not take long. I was ready to start a Hannity.com pool. Who will be the first Democratic elected official? Who's going to be the first legacy media mob person, you know, to call for this? 16 days in. I didn't think it would be that quick. Democratic Congressman Al Green filing another round of impeachment articles against Donald Trump for his dastardly deeds. Take a look.
Dr. King was right. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And injustice in Gaza is a threat to justice in the United States of America. I rise to announce that the movement to impeach the president has begun. I rise to announce that I will bring articles of impeachment against the president for dastardly deeds proposed and dastardly deeds done.
All right, the anger, the fear-mongering doesn't stop there. Now Democrats, the media mob, are once again outraged over Trump's bold new plan for Gaza. Take a look.
The only reason the Palestinians want to go back to Gaza is they have no alternative. It's right now a demolition site. This is just a demolition site. Virtually every building is down. They're living under fallen concrete that's very dangerous and very precarious. They instead can occupy all of a beautiful area with homes and safety, and they can live out their lives in peace and harmony instead of having to go back and do it again. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too.
Now, like Trump's tariff threats and tough negotiations with Panama, Venezuela, Denmark, Mexico, Canada, this is likely just the first chapter in a complex, ongoing art of the deal negotiation. But once again, for the millionth time, the Democratic Party is just overcome with hysteria. You decide.
I think it's the craziest idea I've ever heard in my life. 2 million people living in Gaza, a problem that Israel has, and now we're going to have. We want to own Gaza.
You've got something like 2 million Gazans there. More than half of them do not support Hamas right now, but the moment you tell them that you've got to leave because of a U.S. plan backed by Israel, every single one will join Hamas and fight.
We have known that this is Trump's plan for the Gaza Strip. It is horrific. It is the definition of ethnic cleansing. It is part of the culmination of what I view to be genocide of the Palestinian people.
It's delusional. It's also dangerous, and it is disgustingly insensitive to Palestinian humanity.
Clearly, it's an official foreign policy of the United States, the illegal occupation of a sovereign land, ethnic cleansing, which constitute on both counts, crimes against humanity.
Ethnic cleansing, when you promise that you're going to help, clear out the rubble from the war-torn region and put people in nice homes, that's ethnic cleansing? See the same cycle over and over and over again. Wash, rinse, repeat. The American people no longer care about the constant hysteria. They trust President Trump to improve our country, fix what's broken, drain the swamp, and protect American lives from threats, both foreign and domestic. Unlike the last administration, Trump knows how to work with our friends, hold our enemies in check. Take a look.
Why say that you're unhappy to sign it if it's Iran and their proxies who have threatened to retaliate against you and your team by killing you guys for taking out Soleimani?
Well, they haven't done that, and that would be a terrible thing for them to do, not because of me. If they did that, they would be obliterated. That would be the end. I've left instructions. If they do it, they get obliterated. There won't be anything left. And they shouldn't be able to do it. And Biden should have said that, but he never did.